The NuCanoe Flint. Tiny, versatile, fast. Let's talk about it. What's up everybody, it's Yakfish Chris, and I'm here to talk about the NuCanoe Flint. Last weekend I had the opportunity to paddle this bad boy right here, the NuCanoe Flint. It's an 11-foot 3-inch kayak, I think, and it's the best throw and go boat I think on the market currently. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on the team, because I support NuCanoe the way I do, but it's actually one of the best paddling kayaks I've sat in. NuCanoe is known for its paddleability, and this doesn't fall far from the tree. So let's go over some of the things that I really like about the NuCanoe Flint. All right, here we go. Let's hop into it. Number one, the weight. The weight of this thing, it's 60 pounds. I can literally lift it by myself. I can carry it by myself, car top it by myself. No problems. I'm a big guy. I go to the gym. I lift heavy weights, and this is zero issue at all. The side handles are super durable and they stay tucked in. They're not shaky at all with the screws, and they're actually ergonomic for your hands. The rear handle and the back handle make it easy to two-person and team lift as well. And that front handle is solid, so dragging it is super easy as well. Like I said, those handles on the side, lifesaver. Being able to maneuver this thing, you know, on the trailer or on top of a car, super, super simple. So that's point number one, is the weight of this kayak. 63 pounds. 63 pounds. Let that sink in. The Pursuit is 83. 80 or 80, whatever it is. You're getting a heck of a lot of boat for in a really light package. Second point for it is the price. The 2018 model is $9.99. I believe the 2019 model is $10.99, and that's an extra $100 price increase because it includes a decking kit. So it includes SeaDeck, which is pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, $1,000 for this boat gets you onto moving water, big water. I see this boat going everywhere and doing anything that any of the other NuCanoe boats can do, and doing it fairly decently, and being able to compete in a quote-unquote beginner type kayak in that price range. I don't think there's a thing called a beginner kayak anymore. I think that price range is just the low end of the spectrum now, because they're all really solid boats in that $750 to $1,100 range. I think they're all really solid boats, and a lot of companies have come out in that price range making some really solid platforms. But there's something to be said about this boat because of how light it is and how stable it is. So let's go into point number three. Point number three is the stability of this boat. Because of its size, I was really nervous about how stable it was and about how tippy it would be with me sitting in it. The seat is somewhat lower, that stock seat. So I kind of figured they would balance it out with that, and it definitely helps. So the paddleability of this boat is something to be talked about too. It's extremely, extremely easy to paddle and get up to speed in this thing. I had it going pretty quick. I kept up with a Native Slayer, a pedal drive with ease in this all day long, and in current and even floating back down, it was the same, you know, ease of paddle, and to maneuver myself was really easy as well. It maneuvers extremely well in the water, and it's fast, a lot faster than I thought. I thought because of that 11 foot profile, I'd lose some speed that I'm used to with the Pursuit, which is 13.5 foot. I really thought I was going to lose something, and I didn't. I didn't lose anything, which I was really amazed at. Like I said, really easy to paddle. Paddle strokes were effortless. It tracks really well, and it's super stable. So all of those things combined make for a really, really solid, not just fishing platform, but just a general fun kayak to paddle. One of the other things I really liked was the Hog Trough storage. That's like kind of like an ingenious thing. You know, a lot of times I'm struggling to find a place for it, but having that slot there was like really actually convenient. You know, it was right at my fingertips whenever I needed it. And I don't know why more people haven't thought of incorporating a slot for this within the mold of the kayak. It's kind of a no-brainer to me. But yeah, that's definitely another point for this. Another point for this is the Freedom Tracks. They go along the entire length of the boat, just like the Pursuit, which is why I like to call this boat the Pursuit's little brother. There's a lot of similarities between the Pursuit and the Flint, and I think there's something to be said for that much track storage. You can literally mount anything in this. Fish finders, camera mounts, your Visipole, your anything your heart desires, totally customizable in this boat, and that's what I love about NuCanoe. Yeah, that's a big selling point for me, is you're able to do literally whatever you want, however you want. Hashtag unlimit yourself. Another thing that I really like is 4 built-in rod holders. It's got 4 already in it. You know, I was kind of worried about the rear tank well space, but with those 4 rod holders, it makes it pretty easy to bring upwards of 10 rods in this platform. Crazy for such a tiny boat. The thing I like to preach about kayaks is that every kayak serves a purpose for a different type of person, and that you should demo, and demo some more until you find the boat that fits your personality, your fishing style, and your comfort level. And I think that this meets a lot of what I'm looking for in a brand new kayak. But with all the good comes a teeny bit of things I would change personally if I bought one. The first being the seat. I would change the seat first thing, because it comes with that low profile seat, and for me being a big guy, I would definitely put that custom seat height kit on it, which is easily and readily available at NuCanoe.com or at your local dealer most likely. So if you're gonna buy a Flint, I highly recommend the custom seat kit where you can raise it either 1 inch or 2 inches. I think 1 inch on this would be perfect. The 360 seat I don't really see being necessary on this because it is such a tiny platform. Unless you are going to mount something on the transom, which is totally doable as well. There's some crazy videos out there of people mounting 2.5 horses to the back of this. Crazy. So yeah, that's the only time I think you'd need the 360 seat. So yeah, first thing I would change is I'd do the custom height seat for the Flint and raise it at least 1 inch. The other thing I'd change is the front storage. Now, there's not a ton of storage in this boat to begin with, but there's ways to fix that, and I'll show you in a second. So much like the older brothers to Pursuit and the Frontier, the Flint now comes with a front console. What, you say? A front console? Yes. So the Flint comes with a now detachable console that you can install in the front of your boat, right in the front Freedom track mounts. So that way, you can have a front drawer / front hatch kind of deal for more storage, which I think is huge. The other thing it allows you to do, it still allows you to store your hog trough, which is freaking cool. So you have that extra storage, plus you can store your hog trough still. Pretty freaking solid. So that's the other thing I would change to this boat, is I would buy the Flint console just to get that added storage space. Yeah, for sure. So the NuCanoe Flint, it's a fantastic boat and I highly recommend it. And again, not just because I'm on NuCanoe, not just because I'm on the team, not just because I support that brand, but because it's actually a really good boat. I was kind of skeptical heading into this because, you know, I'd heard things about it and it being tippy and this and that. It wasn't any of those things. It exceeded my expectations tenfold, and I am probably going to pick one up before the beginning of the summer. So yeah, NuCanoe Flint, 2 thumbs up for me. Definitely an awesome, solid fishing kayak. Check it out, and you probably won't be disappointed. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, I don't really care. Hit that thumbs down. I don't give a crap. But definitely check out NuCanoe. Check out all their accessories, and check out how customizable these boats are. Like I said before, there's a lot of stuff out there about people putting like 2.5 horsepower motors on these. Yeah, so definitely go check out some of that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.